Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Michaela and I make diamond painting videos here on this channel, and welcome to a new unboxing video. Here's the deal. On Mondays, I usually do whip and chat videos, but I have so many videos I want to go up this week that I just decided to omit the whip and chat this week. We're kind of going to do things a little bit differently. The vlog will still be up on Friday, all that kind of fun stuff, but today's video is going to be a Diamond Art Club unboxing of 4 newly released diamond paintings that at least I haven't seen unboxings for at this time of filming. I'm really excited. So I have Pet Art Studio by Miss Holly, Cozy Kotatsu by Art by Julia, Duchess Capella by Marga Morales, and Cozy Winter Study something by Mrs. Butterdy. I don't remember the full name of it. Typically in unboxing videos, I will do smallest to biggest, but because it's currently Sunday night and I'm already tired, we're doing biggest to smallest to get the biggest one out of the way while I still have energy. But I am so excited to do this unboxing video for you guys. This is probably going to be a very abridged version. I will probably go through the toolkit and all the features of the canvas in this first kit, but then I will skip it moving forward, and I will also not be showing you guys actual drill trains. I will just be showing like the pack of diamonds. So with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing video, and let's get right on into it. Alrighty, so the first painting we have here is Pet Art Studio. This is by Miss Holly. It's so cute. This is coming in at a 25.6 by 36.6 inch or 65 by 92.8 centimeter square diamonds. At the top of the box, it's been a long day. At the top of the box, we have the render of the artwork wrapped around the box. You can tell this is a square drill canvas because of all of the blue branding and the blue emblem. On the side of the box here, we have all of our stats. So this painting is 82 colors, including 4 ABs and 6 fairy dust diamonds, for a total diamond count of 97,353 diamonds. On the back here, you just have how diamond painting works, all of your kit contents, and all of your warnings. So let's go ahead and hop into this diamond painting. I actually have already gone treasure quest card hunting for all of these treasure quest cards, so I will be showing you guys the treasure quest cards, but if you are interested in seeing, oh, this is hard to get out of the box. If you are interested in seeing my first impression, I guess, of getting all the treasure quest cards out of these kits, stay tuned for the vlog this week because it'll be in there. But anyways, now that I've taken the diamond painting out of the box, we have a sleeve here that has our canvas, we have our toolkit, and we have our thank you for your purchase envelope. This is what houses the sticker sheet and treasure quest card. I guess I can show you guys really quickly. The treasure quest card I got in this diamond painting was a silver card. Just really quickly, treasure quest cards are a secondary rewards program with Diamond Art Club. They come in different rarities. So the most common card is a bronze, which we will see most of in this video. Getting more rare, you have silver, gold, and then black, which is the most rare. And then you have a scratch off code on the back here. So once you have a certain amount of these different rarities of the different cards, you can actually redeem for really fun prizes like a gift card or even a custom diamond painting from Diamond Art Club, which is really, really cool. So I got a silver card in this kit. Let's just really quickly go over the toolkit. Feel free to skip forward if this is not something you're interested in seeing, but Diamond Art Club toolkits are pretty comprehensive. So the first thing we have here is their twist and pick pen. It's a really nice, thicker, more ergonomic pen, and there's a cap here on the single placer you'll just want to remove. This single placer is actually pre-filled with some clear wax, so if you just twist the pen to tighten it a little bit, the clear wax will eventually start to come out this end here. And all you have to do is pick off the excess wax and you are good to diamond paint. It's really, really nifty. It's also refillable. On the other side here, you just have a thin plastic 4-placer in case you'd like to try multi-placing. You get a bag of baggies. This is really nice if you like to store leftover diamonds in these. It won't be enough to actually kit up your diamond painting, but it is nice for storing leftover diamonds. And then you also get a plate here of the clear wax. wax. This is the same wax that comes in the single placer of the pen here. And actually, that's so funny. I think this is some of the clear wax that just came off on the tray, which is funny. You don't really see that very often. But yeah, you can use this in the single placer of your pen if you need to refill it. You can use it in your multi-placer, whatever you'd like. And then you also have a really nice big tray here that's stackable, has a lid and a tray stopper and a couple goodies inside. The first thing you get is a plate of the OG pink heart-shaped wax if you want to use this in your multi-placer or single placer instead. And you also get a thin plastic 7-placer in case you'd like to try multi-placing 7 diamonds instead of 4. So yeah, that's just kind of at like an overview as to what comes in your Diamond Art Club toolkit. Again, I feel like their toolkits are really nice, really comprehensive, have everything you need to get started and do your diamond painting. So let's go ahead and take a look at our sticker sheet. Inside of your thank you for your purchase envelope, you just have some, I guess, important information if you're newer to Diamond Art Club, but I'm going to go ahead and skip over it today. Let's take a look at the sticker sheet. So all of these are pre-cut stickers. If you're like me, you like to decorate your paper logbook. These are really nice and nifty to put in your paper logbook. We have the name of the painting, Pet Art Studio by Miss Holly. And then we have a look at that original artwork. This is so cute. I love the girl painting. I love the dog. I love all of the stuff going on in the background. It's just so pretty. And then we have all of our pre-cut sticker labels once we open this little pamphlet up. This is a rainbow of colors. This is a gorgeous color palette. My goodness. Oh, this is beautiful. And then all of the special drills are actually listed at the end of the color code list here. So let's see, ABs, we have a green, a blue, a red, and a tan, maybe more ivory. And then for fairy dust, we have a green, like more of a purple pink, and then more of a pink, and then more of a purple. And then a couple different shades of like ivory kind of colors and maybe like a yellow. We'll kind of have to see what we're able to see in the drill pack. Sometimes it's a little tricky to tell just based off of the stickers, but very beautiful color palette. So we have that, and let's go ahead and hop into the main event. All of Diamond Art Club's canvases come in a branded dust bag that says Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. So let's go ahead and break into this here. I'm gonna put the plastic bag on the floor, take out our drills. Oh my gosh, look at that beautiful color story. I love that a lot. That is pretty. I don't think I was expecting this kind of color palette. I don't really know why I wasn't expecting this. I think they're more in the way of like, well, let me look at this original artwork real quick. There's more pinks than I was expecting, but that was really dumb because like this is all pink. So maybe I'm just weird. Maybe there's more like orangey kind of colors than I was anticipating too, but regardless, this is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me go ahead, take this canvas, roll it backwards. It's totally safe to do this with Diamond Art Club canvases because Diamond Art Club uses a poured glue on their canvases. Totally safe to roll it backwards, but Diamond Art Club does have a self-flattening feature just in their diamond paintings. So if you just let this sit out for a little bit, it will eventually flatten out on its own, but we do not have time. Oh, look at the baby. Look at the baby that she's painting. That is so cute. Oh my gosh, I love the detail in this diamond painting. Oh, the dog is so precious. There is a lot in the way of color blocking in the dog, which is kind of nice. But you also have a lot of confetti as well, just like in all the little details of this diamond painting. This is so cute. Oh my gosh, I love her. I think she's so cute. I love the paint palette. This is such fun artwork. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. This is so fun. I love Miss Holly's artwork. I just feel like you'll never get bored working on a painting like this, and it's so beautiful. I love it so much. Okay, let's do a really quick tour of the canvas. So right off the bat, we have Diamond Art Club's branding, do what makes you sparkle, Diamond Art Club. The edging of this canvas is scalloped and poked, and it helps prevent fraying. You have a schematic of all of your symbols going along the top left-hand side of the canvas as well as the bottom right-hand side. When we scroll down to the bottom here, we have more helpful information. So over here, we have another look at the artwork, the name of the painting, the size, the artist, all that fun stuff, and the copyright symbol. Unfortunately, art theft is pretty common in the crafting space, and I love that Diamond Art Club does right by their artists and fairly pays them, so we have that. And then over here in the middle, we just have Diamond Art Club's social media information. I always recommend you follow them to stay up to date with all of the new releases. And then over here at the bottom right-hand side of the canvas, we have Diamond Art Club's lifetime warranty, basically just stating if you are the original owner and purchaser of your diamond painting, you are covered under the lifetime warranty and can contact them if anything happens to, again, the canvas or the drills or whatever. So yeah, you guys, this is so pretty. I love this. I really, really, really love her, and I love the dog painting. And then the dog staring at the girl, but then it's the dog that she's painting. It's just so cute. It's so cute. I love it. And you guys might be able to tell we have some gray perforated lines here on the actual plastic cover. It is not on the glue itself, which, by the way, pretty sticky poured glue, and the gray lines on the canvas are actually a perforated plastic cover. If you don't like using washi tape, release paper, any of that stuff, you can use the perforated plastic cover and tear on either side of it and create your own sections for yourself while you're diamond painting, which is really nifty. So, oh, let's just look at her face again. Oh my gosh, it really is so pretty. I love this a lot. And honestly, in terms of color blocking and confetti, color blocking meaning that you have more of the same symbol in a small area. So like a lot of this window, you're gonna be color blocking quite a bit. You have some color changes, but not a lot. You can pull out your multi-place your hearts to your heart's content. But then confetti, you're gonna find some, you know, like in the plants over here, and in a lot more of these details, we're gonna see some confetti. That's where you have more color changes in a small area, so you'll be switching out the color in your tray just a little bit more often, but you're also going to be getting a better level of detail. So I personally prefer confetti, but I think on a canvas like this, having a good mix of both is really, really good. Like I said before, actually this dog has quite a bit in the way of color blocking. That is actually one of our fairy dust, this color here in the dog. That's so cool. I love how the dog is really decked out in specials. But yeah, you guys, I think this is so cute. It's so cute. Oh my goodness. So let's quickly look at these drills again and see if I can find any of our special drills. Do we have a white and a white fairy dust? No, we just have a normal white. Okay. I'm seeing our kind of reddish AB over here, a decent amount of that. And then I am seeing, I'm seeing our green AB over here. Really fun. Green and blue. We had both. Yeah, we definitely, yeah, green here, blue here. And then ooh, we're gonna have a couple bags of the pink fairy dust right here. Ooh, sorry. And we're gonna have a little bit, let's see, I don't know exactly what DMC that is. A couple bags of this fairy dust here. I bet you anything that's the color we're seeing in the dog. Z3825 right here, a couple big bags of that as well. Man, that's fun. I'm seeing a little bit of that lighter kind of pinkish ivory AB over here. I'm really excited to see where the special drills go. There are a lot, it seems like, in this canvas. And then we have some of the green AB, or excuse me, green fairy dust right here. It's kind of right next to the green AB. That is such a pretty color palette, my goodness. So let's just kind of quickly try to see where some of the special drills in this canvas are going to go. I will inevitably miss some, but we are gonna try our best. So as a reminder, we had a lot of special drills. We had 4 ABs, a green, a blue, a red, and like an ivory. I'll call it an ivory. And then for fairy dust, we have a green. I do wonder what fairy dust we saw. I wonder if that was 894 that we saw. Oh, actually, you want to know something? Okay, so this is one of our fairy dust right here, 2 bags of this, but then we also have this one. So this really is more of, oh, there's like 2 bags of it. Is that 2? No, that's just 1. Nope, that's just 1. Okay. Yeah, they're definitely two different shades. I don't know what's what, but we do have a lighter and a darker pink fairy dust. Z605 might be the lighter. I'm fully not certain, but we have two different shades of pink fairy dust. Then we have a slightly darker purple fairy dust, and then we have kind of that more like, I want to say this is like a light brown, and then an even lighter kind of shade of this. So let's go special draw hunting. I'm tired, you guys. It was a long day. So like I said, right off the bat, that Z3825, that kind of light brown, almost orange toned light brown color is going to be in this part of the dog here. And then all of this is going to be that same fairy dust color. That's going to be so pretty. Ooh, yeah, you know, I bet you anything that the 2 bag of the pink fairy dust we saw is probably Z894, because we're seeing it a lot in her dress down here. We're seeing it all color blocked in her dress. We are seeing some of that, let's see, both pink fairy dust going on over here. What is this over here? Oh, these are little bottles of paint. So yeah, we're gonna see a little bit of both of the fairy dust going on in this area over here. Do we have any of the purple over here? I don't think we have any of the purple over there. And like I said, there are no white special drills in this painting. This little tube of paint, this is a little bit of that blue AB, and then let's see, this is, yeah, paint splattered on the floor. That's more of the blue AB that we're gonna find over there. Okay, and then, okay, let me scoot this down a little bit to give you guys a better idea of what is over here. So this line right here, kind of giving highlight, where is that? I think these are like canvases that are like standing up against a wall. This is going to be more of that pink fairy dust. I want to say like darker pink fairy dust, a little bit in there. And then let's see, we have a little bit more of that pink fairy dust in some of these areas in her, like she has stuff kind of that she's holding in the pockets of her apron. Is it an apron? What do you call it when it's painting? Smock, that's what it's called. You have a little bit of the pink fairy dust inside. I think this is like a paintbrush. And then, let's see. Yeah, a lot of her dress is going to be that lighter pink fairy dust color. So like I pointed out before, we're still seeing that quite a bit. In the paint palette over here, we're seeing some of that light pink, both pink fairy dust actually in this paint splatter here. We're seeing a little bit of that purple fairy dust in here. I know I'm missing some of these special drills. This is tricky. We are getting a lot of specials and I love it, but it makes for a very tricky treasure quest card hunt. No, special drill hunt. Oh, the dog's tongue is some of that pink fairy dust. That is so cute. I love it. I love that a lot. Oh, the ivory AB color, we are seeing a little bit over here in like the drawers over here, kind of giving some highlight in the drawers. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and scoot this down a little bit more. I don't think we're seeing any of the specials in her smock itself. I don't think. Get this scooted down a little bit. I know we haven't seen much or any of the green AB yet. I betcha we're gonna find both the green AB and the green fairy dust in the plants. If I had to guess, a lot of times that kind of is where those, you know, go. Let's see, her hair. Yeah, you know, the pink streaks in her hair is going to be that pink fairy dust. That's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love that a lot. And then we're also seeing it more of the pink fairy dust going on in, let's see, this is, okay, these are like pink pencils. So we're gonna see some of the pink fairy dust in there. And then, let's see, let me get this scooted up just a little bit more. Oh, no, actually, so we had a bunch of that one fairy dust in the dog, if you guys remember. That other kind of, I really don't know if it's like a brown. It might be like a light kind of brown color. We are seeing it a little bit, oh, you guys can't even see that, over here in one of these art pieces on the wall. And we're seeing it a little bit, I missed this, we're seeing it quite a bit in the portrait of the dog. So we're seeing, oh, we're actually seeing both shades of that fairy dust in the brown. So they must be two different shades of like brownish, orangish kind of fairy dust. We're gonna find both of them in the pet portrait of the dog, and more of the pink fairy dust in there too. I'm just missing it up the wazoo. Okay. Let's take a look at the top part here. what symbols? The triangle and the dollar sign. Yeah, okay, so in this plant here, we're seeing quite a bit of the dollar sign, which is the green AB. So we're gonna see it quite a bit in this plant. And then the little plant hanger is gonna be quite a bit of the light pink fairy dust. Same over here, light pink fairy dust in the hanger thing. And then some of the fairy dust and AB in this plant here. And then in this hanging plant, we're gonna see more of the AB, the green AB and the green fairy dust. That is so fun. And then in some of these blue things on the bookshelf here, like this book here is gonna be blue AB in here. And then, is this a parrot? Is this a parrot? I think this is a parrot and this is a horse. Then the parrot on the wall. We are seeing some of that light brown fairy dust in here as well. You guys, this is so fun. Did I miss any of the specials? I think, oh, the red AB. Where was the red AB? We're seeing the red AB a little bit in some of the books here. Seeing it in here. I feel like there has to be more that I missed, right? Probably. Oh no. Let me just scoot this back down a little bit as we're scrolling it back down anyways. The scissors is gonna have a little bit of the reddish pinkish AB color. I don't know how much of it there really was in this painting. But yeah, you guys, this is fun. Oh, I see a bunch of it. Okay, the bottom of her dress here, all of this kind of reddish area is going to be that red AB. That is so pretty. Okay, you guys, this is Pet Art Studio by Miss Holly. I believe all 4 paintings I'm going to talk about in today's video are out of stock. My recommendation is signing up for restock notifications, but I will have all 4 of these linked down below in case you're interested. But anyways, this is Pet Art Studio by Miss Holly. Let's go ahead, pack this up, and move into, I think, Cozy Kotatsu next. You guys, I am so excited about this next diamond painting. I'm so glad it's in my hands. This is Cozy Kotatsu by Art by Julia. This is a 25.6 by 32.7 inch or 65 by 82.9 centimeter square diamonds. And then for stats on this one, this is 50 colors, including 2 ABs and 2 fairy dust, a lot less than the first one, for a total diamond count of 86,913 drills. Even though there are less like quantities, well, I guess like number quantities of special drills, that does not mean there will be any less special drills. We could still have a bunch of specials, but let's go ahead and hop into this canvas here. Very excited. I guess really quickly, my Treasure Quest card I got in this one was a bronze card. Gorgeous as a bronze card. I just love her vibe. I love that she is just chilling on a computer with her little snackies, with her books. I just think it's so cute. So let's go ahead and hop into this canvas. If you are interested in seeing the toolkit, I recommend rewinding a little bit, as I will not be talking about it in the next few canvases, but let's take a look at our sticker sheet. So we have Cozy Kotatsu by Art by Julia. And then here's another look at that beautiful original artwork that is so fun. If you guys are unaware, I actually co-host an Art by Julia diamond painting event every January with my 2 besties, Natalie, Diet Coke and Diamonds, and Tiffany over at Diamonds at Tiffany's. And this is a perfect canvas for next year. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see if I do it, but let's go ahead, take a look at this color palette. This also feels starkly different than the Pet Art Studio one. It's definitely more neutral, but we have some greens thrown in, some reds thrown in, pink thrown in, a little bit of blue. I mean, it's an interesting color palette. And then special drills. Let's see. We have a red special drill, like a red AB, and then a ivory AB, and then a green and an ivory fairy dust. That is going to be so cool. Let's take a look at the canvas. Again, very excited. So let's hop in. Take this off, throw that to the side. Let's look at this color palette. Oh my God. Neutrals. Those are neutrals. My goodness. Oh yeah. That's pretty though. That's really, really pretty. That's really pretty. Oh, I really like that a lot, actually. That's a fun color palette. I feel like Art by Julia's are really cool because a lot of the time, especially these like kind of duck scenes, they are a little bit more monochromatic, which I think is kind of fun. I don't know. I just think it's fun sometimes to have like one color palette that you're strictly working in. I don't know. But anyways, let's go ahead, get this flattened out a little bit, and let's take a look at this cute canvas. Oh my God. I love the ducks that are sitting. Well, we have this duck that's sitting here with a little party hat. Oh my gosh, and the bookcases look like so much fun to do. In terms of color blocking and confetti on this canvas, this is going to be more on the color blocky heavy side of things. Look at this precious little baby angel just like sleeping across the floor. So cute. Oh my god. Yeah, you're gonna have a lot in the way of color blocking along the bottom portion of this canvas, I think. I think when we get a little bit higher up, you're gonna see more line blocking, especially in these books. Line blocking is kind of more where you have lines of the same color. You know, it's not really confetti. It is closer to color blocking than confetti, but I mean, you are going to be switching out the color in your tray a little bit more often. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. This one is a contender for me for sure. For sure for the Art by Julia event next year. I love it. But yeah, Art by Julia diamond paintings do tend to be a little bit more on the color blocking heavy side of things. When it comes to this kind of artwork, I really don't mind. Honestly, like room scenes in general, like as long as it's not like one huge block of color in the background, I don't tend to care that much about the color blocking, if that makes sense. Like this is perfectly fine for me. I don't know. But anyways, let's take a look at this color palette again. Right off the bat, I can see a couple bags of this kind of ivory colored AB. We have 2 bags of that, so that's probably gonna be everywhere. And then, ooh, I bet you anything, the other special drills are probably pretty low quantities where we're not gonna be able to see them. They're probably in the middle here of the drill thing. But we do see 2 big bags of that's probably AB 945. So pretty. That is such a cool color palette. Yeah, let's let's go special drill hunting and see where we can find some of the specials. So as a reminder, let me pull out my handy dandy sticker sheet. We have 2 ABs. We have a red and an ivory, and I've got to pull up the chair a little bit. A red and an ivory, and then a green and an ivory fairy dust. Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised actually. I didn't see the ivory fairy dust. Let me just look again. Ooh, I see 3 bags of that ivory AB. I didn't see this one here, but yes, we have 3 bags of that ivory AB. We're gonna see that everywhere. I still don't see the ivory fairy dust, but sometimes, oh, wait, yes I do. Okay, we have 2 bags of the ivory fairy dust. That's probably what we're gonna see a lot of, which makes sense to me. Duh. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so I am seeing some of the ivory fairy dust color a little bit over here and then going over here as well on the floor. That's definitely the floor, yeah, so a lot of the floor, we're gonna see some of the ivory fairy dust. Are we seeing any over here? No, but the greenery, some of the green in these plants on the floor over here, this is green fairy dust in here. Interesting. I'm surprised I didn't see it in the drill bag, but like, again, it could have just been overshadowed by some of the larger bag of drills. But yeah, a lot of this greenery is going to be green fairy dust. That's a lot of fun. Oh, this table. This. That is going to be green, not green. That'd be kind of crazy. Ivory fairy dust. That's all going to be ivory fairy dust. Where is that AB? Oh, this portion here of the floor is going to be some of the ivory AB. We're going to see some in here as well. Let's see. Over here in the back, we're going to see some of that ivory AB. This chair is absolutely the bane of my existence. Okay, let me scoot this down a little bit. I am seeing some of the red AB in the little heart on her shirt here, as well as a good amount of that red AB in this mushroom over here. This is so fun. Okay, this artwork is so dang cute. Oh my god. I highly recommend, if you were not able to get your hands on this the first time around, sign up for those restock notifications because this is cute as heck. Really is cute as heck. More of the ivory AB and ivory fairy dust in the floor over here. So this is the AB. This is the fairy dust. Ivory AB, and then highlighting with ivory fairy dust. More of the ivory AB over here and a little bit in here. Tons of it, tons of it in the floor. We have a lot of that ivory fairy dust in here as well. I already pointed out the table. Okay, let's scoot this down a little bit more. I'm curious if we're gonna see anything in the bookshelves. Maybe. We are seeing a little bit of the ivory fairy dust in these bookshelves, or in the books over here. Again, with some of the floor, we're going to see ivory fairy dust in quite a bit of this floor and some of the ivory AB as well. And on this side, this is the fairy dust, fairy dust, fairy dust, AB and AB. And then we are seeing, let me get this a little bit flatter, we are seeing some of that green fairy dust in the plants over here a little bit. Yeah, again, a little bit surprised I didn't see it in the bag of drills, but it easily could have just been overshadowed. We are seeing more of that green fairy dust in the plants over here. I don't think I see, oh, I lied. Some of the red AB, more of the red AB in this mushroom over here. Man, we have a lot of color blocking in this kit. We really, really do. A lot of this white, right, is gonna be white, color blocked, white. And then, oh, the inside of this little guy here is some of that ivory fairy dust. Oh, some of the ivory AB in here. And then the frame, kind of like highlighting in the frame, but it's a lot of the frame actually of a lot of these. We are seeing more of that fairy dust, the ivory fairy dust. And then we are seeing some more of that ivory fairy dust in here and over here and a little bit over here. Wow. Oh, you guys, this is cute. This is precious. Can we just talk about this little distinguished little gentleman wearing this little party hat? He's just so precious. They're all so dang cute. This is Cozy Kotatsu by Art by Julia. Oh, I love this a lot. So endearing. Let me go ahead and put this away and move on into Duchess Capella. Okay, this diamond painting, I have to say, is probably the one I am most excited to unbox in today's video. This kit instantly made its way into my rainy day stash, and I am so excited about it. We have a Duchess Capella. This is by Margaret Morales. This is coming in at a 25.6 by 31.9 inch or 65 by 80.9 centimeter square diamonds. Can we guess why I like it? Or love it, I guess? The color palette, you guys. The color palette and the distinguished little gentleman, the little black little cat, is so cute. And then this canvas has 85 colors, including 2 AVs, 1 electro diamond, and 4 fairy dust for a total diamond count of 84,825 drills. I definitely got nervous about, I don't know, like, I've never actually gotten the, like, your order was canceled email. And, like, I was afraid it was going to happen with this kit specifically. I'm like, I love this kit so much. I want to have it in my life. I want to work on it. I mean, to be fair, I have no plans to work on it right this very second. But I don't know, I was nervous. I'm just glad it's in my hands. So anyways, we have our toolkit, our sticker sheets. Let me go ahead and move this off to the side. For the treasure quest card in this kit, I got another bronze card. I love this cat so much. He's so cute. He's just staring into your soul, really, truly, and I love it. So let's take a look at our sticker sheet. So we have Duchess Capella by Margaret Morales, and then here's another look at that beautiful original artwork. Yeah, he is like my spirit animal. I love him so much, and I love how he matches her vibe. It's so pretty. I have a feeling we're gonna see quite a bit of color blocking here at the top, but a lot going on down here. And then our color palette, you know what? These are more like different colors than I was expecting because, you know, this color palette's a lot of like blues and purples and periwinkles, but I see some greens, I see some browns. Ooh, I think this is gonna be so pretty. I'm excited to see the color scheme like in the drills, but let's hop into this. So excited. Take this out. Who's ready for it? I'm ready for it. Okay, oh my God. Look. I don't know why my voice did that quiver. My apologies. That sounded weird out loud. Right off the bat, you guys. All of fairy dust. We have an AB that we can see. Oh, this is my perfect color palette. Oh my God, this is chock full of specials. I'm obsessed. Okay, amazing. Let me go ahead, take this canvas, of course, roll it backwards. We need this to lay flat for us. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. I'm so excited. So excited. I like how I'm calling it beautiful before I can even see the canvas. I don't even care. I just know it is. But anyways, let me go ahead, get this on the table for you guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. Listen, what's another Margaret Morales really this year? I mean, I'm fully about to start working on Satura by Margaret Morales. Oh, this is perfect. This is so perfect. Oh, I can't work on 2 at the same time, can I? I love this. This is exactly why it's in my rainy day stash. It is just so dang pretty. She's so dreamy. Look at her face. Look how perfect this rendering is. It is so dang good. Diamond Art Club. Truly, truly, truly. You knocked this out of the park. She looks chef's kiss. Amazing. Beautiful. Oh my God. And the distinguished little gentleman. This is perfect. This is, I truly, 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 I probably sound insufferable. I don't care. I really, really, really love this. Oh my God. I feel like I need to work on this one as soon as possible. I wish she was a witch. I wish she was a summer witch. Because I'm working on Satura for the Year of the Witches that I'm doing. And Satura is a witch. And like a summery witch. She's not a witch. This girl's not a witch. She's not a summer witch, nor is she an actual witch at all. So anyways, oh, it's so pretty. I might need to work on her later in the year. I don't know, but let's look again at this color palette. So, also, by the way, did I tell you guys what special drills were in here? I don't think I did. We looked at the sticker sheet, but we didn't talk about what specials were in here. My apologies. I'm getting too tired for this. AB-wise, we have a gray. Ooh, a gray and a light blue. And then we have a gold electro, which is metallic. And then a light blue, a darker blue, more mint. And then, like a gray blue, fairy dust. Okay, my bad. Okay, now let's look at this color scheme. Well, right off the bat, we have 3 bags of Z3752, which is that kind of more grayish blue fairy dust. And then we have our kind of bluish, this is like a mint. This is almost a mint AB. AB 3756. Yeah, really pretty. And then, oh, we have 3 bags of that. Oh, Diamond Art Club UTs. Okay, 3 bags of that. Okay. And we have 2 bags of whatever this fairy dust is right here. A lot of that one. This is decked out. Oh my God. And then we have a nice large bag of Z826 is this one right here, the kind of darker blue fairy dust. Ooh, okay. I can see the electro diamond, that gold metallic right here, if you guys can see that. I don't see any more. This is my dream. This is my dream in a color palette. Like, this is me. This is real. This is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Sound off in the comments if you understood that reference. Anyways, okay. Let's go ahead and go special drill hunting. This is so fun. I love this entire painting so much. Okay. Calm down, Michaela. As a reminder, we have 2 ABs. We had a gray and a mint. We had that gold electro, and then we had 4 fairy dust. So that light blue, dark blue, mint green-ish. I think it was kind of mint green. And then that more blue-gray. So let's take a look. I feel like this background is going to have quite a bit of those blues in it. I don't know why I think it. I just think it. Another thing with Margaret Morales is just to note that, like, you're going to find a lot of confetti in these, you know, color palettes. I'm going to do my best to find these special drills, but inevitably I'm going to miss some. But anyways, okay, so right off the bat, just something to keep your eye out for is anywhere we see kind of this gold color here, this is going to be our gold electro or metallic diamond. So we're seeing it quite a bit here. Margaret Morales does a lot of gold foiling within her artwork, and Diamond Art Club always emulates that with a gold metallic, which I love. Really, truly one of my favorite things that Diamond Art Club does. So anyways, okay. So I am seeing some of that kind of bluish gray color in the back. This isn't really the background. This is, well, it is kind of the background. A little bit in here, a little bit in here. Oh gosh, we're seeing it everywhere. We're going to see some of it over here, in here. Sorry that I don't have better descriptor words, but like, I'm honestly, we're seeing all of these everywhere is I think what I am already gathering, and we've barely started. More of that kind of grayish blue fairy dust in here, a little bit over here. Let's see. We are seeing a little bit of that mintish AB color, a little bit in here. Are we not seeing as much of this? Maybe not over here. A little bit in here, some of that mint AB color. Really, really pretty. Okay, we are seeing quite a bit of that like bluish gray color though. And this is kind of hard with all the different like blues in this kit. This is a little tricky, but we are seeing a little bit of that lighter blue fairy dust in here. And we're seeing it a little bit in here. We're kind of seeing this lighter blue fairy dust color actually right next to that more grayish blue fairy dust, which is really cool. We're seeing a little bit in here. We're seeing a little bit in here, yeah, a little bit in here, a little bit over here. And then the darker blue fairy dust, we are going to see more like in her dress, I think. So we're going to see a little bit down here. We're going to, let me actually scoot this down just a little bit so we can see a little bit more. I love him. We're going to see it a little bit in here, a little bit, yeah, quite a bit of it actually over here, which is kind of like the front part of her dress. We're going to see some of that more darker blue fairy dust in there, a little bit in here, in here, in here. Oh my gosh, just like all throughout her and her dress. It just like... I feel like I can just get away with being like, the special drills are everywhere. I'm trying my best. His little bow, we're gonna see a little bit of that, whatchamacallit, the darker blue fairy dust in his bow. We're gonna see a little bit actually of that turquoise kind of gray fairy dust in his eyes a little bit. I'm wondering about those grays. Oh, okay. So the gray fairy dust and gray AB, we are going to see kind of in this gray area. Oh, it's a little bit glary. My apologies. We are going to see a little bit over here in this area where all these grays are. We're going to see both of those colors over here. Let me get this scooted down a little bit. Oh my gosh, look at her face. Oh, her face looks perfect. I love it. We are seeing more of that gold electro color in these buttons down here, as well as these stars. We're going to see more of that gold electro color. We are going to see quite a bit of it in this canvas, it looks like. And then again with the background, we are just going to see kind of splotches of all those different fairy dust colors in the background. And then we're going to see some of that, let's see, this is the gray fairy dust, a little bit highlighting her glove over here, as well as a little bit down here at the bottom of her glove as well. Ooh, and the cat has some of the gold electro as well. We're going to see more gold electro kind of sprinkled in over here, and then a little bit over here, and a little bit up here. Really, really pretty. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. And we are going to see a little bit of the gray fairy dust, or no, excuse me, gray AB in her hair a little bit. A little bit in these areas in her hair. Very, very gorgeous. A little bit in here. And then some of the gray fairy dust as well. So we're going to see a little bit of both going on in her hair. And then again, you guys, with all those different blue fairy dust colors, we're going to see that all throughout the background. I wonder if any are notable over here in the top. Ooh. Okay, so all of this color blocked area, this is going to be all that mint AB color over here. A little bit of the gold electro in here, and then a little bit of the gray AB actually in here. And a little bit of the gray fairy dust in here. More of that mint AB kind of color blocked in here. Oh my god, you guys, this canvas really is so dreamy and perfect. I love this so dang much. So much. Oh my goodness. This is Duchess Capella by Margaret Morales and Diamond Art Club. Let's go ahead and move on into our last canvas for this video. You know, now that we have made it to the end of this video, I am so glad I left the smallest one for last, because that has been a tiring process, but a very fun process. So the last painting we have today is Cozy Study Time. This is by Mrs. Butter D, our only round row kit, coming in at a 22 by 31 inch or 55.6 by 78.7 centimeter. This canvas has 56 colors, including 2 ABs and 3 fairy dust, for a total diamond count of 57,772 diamonds. This box is pink instead of blue, so that's how you can tell that this is a round row canvas instead of a square, but let's go ahead. So easy to slide this out. Oh, we're ending off on a good kit. Let me pull all of our goodies out of here. And I guess to end off our Treasure Quest cards, we got another bronze card in this kit. Very fun. If you want to see my reactions, of course, I always open these in my vlogs, so keep your eyes peeled for Friday. Also, I knew this battery would die at some point. I'm hoping it lasts throughout this entire kit. I feel like it should. But anyways, it lasted this long, I'm surprised. But anyways, let's take a look at our sticker sheet. We have Cozy Study Time by Mrs. Butter D. Oh, that is so cozy. I love the dog just staring into the snow globe here. I love the hot cocoa with the little gingerbread man in it. It is so beautiful. So let's look at all of our colors here. Oh, these are such dreamy warm neutrals. Very Mrs. Butter decoded for sure. I feel like a lot of her color palettes are very similar to this, but that just makes Mrs. Butter D so special. I don't know, I just love her color palettes. And then all of our special drills over here, we have kind of a light tan AB, a red AB, and a yellow AB, and then a tan fairy dust and a white fairy dust. So very beautiful color palette. Let's go ahead, of course, and open this up. I think all of these diamond paintings were clean rips when taking them out of the sleeve, which is a lot of fun. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at this color palette. Oh, talk about a small thing of drills. I was so used to those big honking color palettes or color thing of drills, but I'm very tired if you guys couldn't tell. It was a long day. I'll chat about it more in the vlog for sure, but anyways, that is our color palette. Let's go ahead, of course, roll this backwards. I feel like right now is not the time of year to work on this canvas, but it is tempting. It is so, I just know the original artwork is so beautiful. I'm so excited to see this as a diamond painting. Let me go ahead and get this rolled backwards. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Yeah, it really is tempting to work on something like this, but like, I'm holding off. At least a little bit. It's not even remotely this kind of weather outside. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I'm not even usually like a seasonal diamond painter, but I just can't get myself right this very second to kit up something like this just because it's so warm outside, but it's so pretty. Look at her face. Her face looks so good. Yeah, I love Mrs. Butter D so much. Oh, look who finally paid us a visit. Hi, Willow. My sweet little baby cat finally came out to play. She's been hiding under the bed since I started filming this video. She's finally like, Mom, what's all the fuss about? I'm just filming. Oh, hi, sweet girl. Yep, explore. Okay. Anyways, so this is beautiful. This is so pretty. Let's take a look at our drill pack again, see what specials. Right off the bat, we do have a pretty large bag of Z3865, so our white fairy dust. And then I am seeing our kind of lighter tannish kind of AB color and our ivory kind of fairy dust as well. We have two bags of that ivory fairy dust, one bag I think of that ivory AB color, and then I see the orange. Oh, it's an orange. Is that an orange or a red? I think it's actually an orange AB. We see that over here, and then I don't see any more specials, but that really is such a beautiful color palette. This I could see actually being a really good November diamond painting. I don't know why, I just feel like it is, but anyways, okay, let's go ahead and go special drill hunting and end off this video. So as a reminder, we had three ABs. We had like an ivory tan AB, an orange AB, and a yellow AB. And then for fairy dust, we had an ivory and a white. So right off the bat, anywhere you see white on the canvas is going to be the white fairy dust. So highlighting the snow globe here, the little puppy's face a little bit, we're gonna see some of the white fairy dust. What is this? Oh, the gingerbread man, his little eyes and nose and mouth and hands. That's so cute. Okay, I feel like there's gotta be some yellow specials in here. Oh, actually, maybe not. Maybe not, I might have lied about that. But no, interesting. I feel like I would have expected either the orange or the yellow special drills to be in this snow globe, but apparently not. But it's fine because it's highlighting. The white fairy dust is highlighting. I guess I just thought I was wrong. I was way wrong. Okay, awesome. Oh, the little doggy's face is going to be some of that ivory fairy dust, and a little bit over here, kind of in his fur a little bit. That's going to be ivory fairy dust, and then the white fairy dust is going to be in his tail too. So cute. And then kind of highlighting over here, is this like, yeah, it's kind of like the edging of this rug. We are going to see some of that ivory fairy dust over here and a little bit over here. And we are also going to see it kind of going down the edging over here as well. So pretty. It's so pretty. Let's go ahead and get this scooted down a little bit. Let's see. Okay. Yep. So in her book, highlighting her book a little bit here, we're going to see some of that ivory AB color. Ooh, a lot of this wall actually is going to be some of that ivory fairy dust color here. What about you? What about you? We are going to see some of the orange AB color in the fire over here. So the orange areas is going to be the orange AB. Very, very pretty. Okay, and over here, oh, the string lights. Okay, let me get this scooted down a little bit. The string lights on the outside here, this is going to be the yellow AB color. Okay, that totally makes sense. So we have some of the yellow AB in there. Her hair actually has a good bit of that ivory fairy dust, kind of just giving subtle highlights. That's really pretty. So we're gonna see quite a bit of that ivory fairy dust in her hair, a little bit of the white fairy dust in her eyes, a lot of what's going on the outside, a lot of the snow. We're gonna see a lot of that white fairy dust in the snow all the way around. So pretty. This canvas makes me so happy. I am so glad I picked this canvas up. And honestly, in terms of color blocking and confetti, this isn't that bad of color blocking. Like, there is some color blocking, but like, it's not bad. What is this? This is, I'm not sure what exactly is right here, but we have a little bit of that white AB color here. Oh, we're gonna have, not white AB, excuse me, the ivory AB. We are also gonna see some of the ivory AB in her hair as well. So kind of a mix of both in her hair. So pretty. And then her chin is actually highlighted a little bit with the white fairy dust. But anyways, my battery's dying on me, like it's flashing me the red, so I am gonna finish off this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you grabbed any of these paintings or if you wishlisted. I love to know all the things. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you're not already. And I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys!